He's still over there. Those vultures I was just making a post about. Sign yes. And there's actually a card deck, um, an oracle deck that I didn't want to buy any more decks, but that card is in there. And it means nothing goes to waste, but there's a group of them. And when I looked it up the last time, in some cultures, like Native American culture and all of that, they are a omen. They're a bad omen. Um, or they have bad connotations tied to them, right? But they also have some good connotations to them, meaning nothing goes to waste, which I feel like that means being mindful of your resources, right? Also speaking of death, when we die, segueing off of the conversation from Breakfast Club this morning about how we will spend 100 years, and I'll just use the same post that I made on Twitter. We'll spend 100 years worried about death, worried about making friends so that they could come to our funeral. Like my grandma does that, but I understand that she's old. Like she was born in '45, so damn, she's old. So she's 70 something, right? So she does that, but that's because around her at the age she's at, a lot of people are passing away. She's going to, a lot of funerals. And I've just been around her for so long, and she did Meals on Wheels. And I would do those deliveries for her and would experience her losing clients and stuff. So as far as death goes, I think that's kind of why I have the perception that I have of it. And the vulture also reminded me that even when we do pass away, our body doesn't just go to waste. Everything has a purpose. God has a plan in place for everything. And we look at vultures like they're these disgusting creatures, right? And I just had the conversation with y'all about plants and animals that may seem harmful to us, but they're actually helpful. They could be the predators that keep away the other predators. But so we have to just respect, we have to have that spiritual consciousness to respect the life and the purpose of everything on this planet. And that just reminded me of that. But we spend 100 years, like we dead ass will be 30 years old stressing about dying to the point where we'll do drugs that could possibly kill us because we're just stressing about karma and things like that, not realizing that yes, we have fate, but there's also destiny, which means you can generate good karma depending on the bad that you've done. So not all is lost is what I get from that symbolism. But that's been y'all message this morning. I'm tired.